Hi and welcome back to our channel, The Stigters. Today we're going to show you exactly how to make a Dollar Tree side table for $8. That's it, $8. This is so much cheaper than going out and buying your own side table, and they are the perfect height. You can see, sitting outside, it's perfect height to have my drink. You can also, we have our fire table that we did a review on, and you see that this fire table is awesome, we love it. If it's not on, you can use it as a side table, but if it's on, your drink gets really hot. So we needed side tables, and we've got a couple here. We made this one previously, and we're gonna make this one with you today. As you can see, they're different heights. It just depends on how tall you make your legs while you're creating it. If you wanna make them slightly nestled together like we did, so you can use more decoration, then you can make them different heights. So today we're making a silver Dollar Tree side table for $8. Real quick before we get started, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, as it really does help our channel out so we can continue making more videos for you guys. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go and hit that little subscribe button, click notifications all, so you can find out when we make new videos. All right guys, let's get started.
First thing we're going to use are these plungers from the Dollar Tree. You'll want to remove the rubber plunger from the wooden dowel on all 4 plungers. Super easy, just unscrew the rubber from each one. Now you just want to very carefully remove the stickers from each of the wooden dowels. Obviously, if you get them off in one peel, that would be amazing. That didn't work for us, so it did take a little bit of time, but it's no big deal. Once the last sticker is removed, we just took a nice little sanding block to really scrape off any of that last goo or residue that was left on the dowel. We picked up these beautiful silver plates. Our first table we made was gold plate, so we thought for a nice little boho look for our side tables, we might make a different color on the second one and pick up this beautiful silver one. And then I'm actually just removing the sticker on the back side of this one as well. You really don't have to. This is just an OCD moment by myself because this is the underneath of the table that no one's going to see. But for my own personal pleasure, I got rid of the sticker. You'll want to grab a level. This is just your standard level from anyone's toolbox. Just to make sure once you get the plate on top of the wooden dowels that your table is actually level. So when you put anything on it, nothing's going to tip over. Now we started assembling this on our kitchen counters, but as you can tell, it's very slippery, and so even when we thought we got it level, then before we could get it into place, it would slide. So we've got a little trick for you that will hopefully save you some time and energy on assembling your table. We grabbed a placemat from our kitchen stash and just taped it right down to the countertops. This gave us a nice surface to work from and stopped any of the sliding from the wooden dowels. The good thing was when we removed the tape, it left no residue on the counter. Now you'll want to take your first 2 wooden plungers and cross them into the shape of an X with the plunger side facing down. You want them to be approximately level. You won't really be able to level 2 sticks of wood, but you'll want them to be approximately the same height. And then you'll take a hot glue gun and just place glue between the cross to hold them together. We'll reinforce this with more glue once we get the next 2 dowels on, but you want to make sure this is dry to have a little bit of a base first. Let's go ahead and rotate our X so we can have a better view. And we'll just want to take our last 2 wooden plunger sticks and we're going to add them to our cross. This will be the toughest part of the table build, which is getting our table level. So we want to put our plate on and use our level to look at both horizontally and vertically which way is level, and then we'll just be adjusting the dowels slightly up and down until we get our table level. This might take a little bit of work on your end to make small adjustments to get yourself level, but it's a very important key to having a stable table. While leveling your table, you'll also want to make sure that none of your plunger rods are sticking out past the plate. All 4 of your plunger rods need to be underneath the plate so that we can have a stable base. Once you feel you're completely level on all sides, go ahead and go back in with a hot glue gun, and you want to glue those wooden plunger rods together to make sure you're really stable. We will be adding extra decoration to this with more hot glue, but this is your main base of stabilization. Next, we pick up this decorative nautical rope to cover up our hot glue mess and make our table boho chic and fabulous. You'll want to use your hot glue gun to affix the beginning of the nautical rope to your table. All we're going to do here is wind around throughout the intricacies of the wooden dowels until we've gone through all of the rope. You can always hot glue as you go. We remove the top of our table, our plate, because it's going to get in the way as we wind our rope around, and it's not attached to the actual legs of the table yet, so it's no need for us to have it up there. Just keep winding around, trying to keep your rope pretty tight, as it's an extra stability base along with the glue to keep your table legs together. You don't need to worry too much about which direction you're going with the rope. You just simply want to wind into a very unique pattern, so each table will turn out unique. When you get to the end of your rope, you'll just want to hot glue the piece down and tuck it in inside the other parts of the rope so you don't see the end of it. And as you can see, we now have a beautiful hot mess of a rope, but it's creating a very unique design. As we go along, we'll want to continually use our level and plate to make sure our legs haven't shifted and that we're still level in our table. This is just a double check as we create our table top. We're now ready to attach our tabletop to the legs. You'll want to use 4 nails, such as these, or self-tapping screws, to attach our tabletop to the legs. Be sure you choose a short enough nail or screw that the length does not pass through the edge of the dowel. Ensure your plate is centered on all of your legs, and that once again, each leg fits underneath the sides of the plate. As you can see, we first tried nails, but you're quite shaking your legs or your base while doing this. You'll want to actually drill a pilot hole first before then tapping in the nail. Even with this, you can tell it really caused a lot of pressure on your legs, and considering your legs are only attached by hot glue and some rope, you risk the chance of actually breaking your table legs apart and then having to re-level all over again. Therefore, we would actually suggest using self-tapping screws instead of nails so that you can simply use your drill to drill them into the legs without causing major damage to your table legs or the stability of your table. Let's repeat on all 4 legs, adding a screw to each wooden dowel. Once again, grab that level to do a triple check to make sure our table is still level. Once we feel good, go ahead and grab your hot glue gun to reinforce our table top to our table legs on all 4 sides. Now that the structure of our table is complete, we're on to our next decorating step. We'll grab this twine to add to the bottom of our plunger legs. Just like last time, we'll want to start with a small dab of hot glue to attach the end of the twine to the wooden leg. We're going to wind all the way around until the entire bottom is covered. You can do this facing down or flip your table over if you find it easier to be able to wind your twine. Continue winding all the way till your desired look, and then cut your twine, attach the edge with your hot glue gun once again. Repeat on all 4 legs until each one is covered with twine. Your table is technically now done. We wanted one last step to just add a little more decoration. We're using these wall decals for the top of our table. Decide which design you like best. Simply peel it off and center it on the top of your table. Press firmly down to make sure it's stuck, and you're good to go. Now you have a completed project.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Let us know, what did you guys think? Did you make the side table? Do you love it? $8? I mean, you can't get better than that, right? Let us know in the comments below what you think. And as well, if you've ever made another DIY project, what's your favorite DIY project you've ever made? Let us know. We hope you join us next week for our next project. Don't forget to give this video a big like, make sure you subscribe, share it with your friends, and we'll see you again. Thanks for watching.